Yes, yes. You know what? I just made this video talking about myself because I'm gonna turn 46 tomorrow, actually. Yeah, but I didn't like it. It was too negative. So I decided to make another one. Yeah, things can go wrong, of course, in everybody's lives. But what is important is not to you know dwell on it. Oh, why did it go so wrong? Sometimes there just isn't no particular reason. Really. Shit happens, as they say in the United States. Yeah, I myself have gone through a lot of adversity and yeah, changes and problems and all that. Yeah, things haven't been smooth, really. I lost certain family members, closest family members. Yeah, I've had other serious problems in my family. I've even had certain health problems, even. I mean, by the time I was 30, 31, I was kind of slightly, well, let's say obese or overweight. For a while, I've struggled with weight for also because of I take certain medication that helps you know where when you take them, let's put it this way, it's easy to go up in weight, right? And every doctor I've asked have told me this. But then what I decided after a while, but it wasn't after I had a crisis, in my family, in my home, that it just, and I was 33, it made me really change my life pretty much. Yeah, and I started working out for the first time in my life ever. Really, I mean, I had been done certain workouts like in school a few times, but never really worked out for real in my life. I was just a guy who liked other things better. you know, yeah. Take it easy, listen to music, watch movies, write about stuff that I like, that interests me, and read, of course. But so yeah, when you have a lot of such interests, you aren't really, usually that keen on, you know, being very physically active. I mean, not to really be down on anybody on any groups, but I find, it's my impression that many people who are very like active and work out a lot don't really have many interests like in the intellectual sphere anyway. However, there are exceptions always, yeah, certainly. So, but yeah, I mean, let's put a little, let's be a little harsh. Like many people that I see in the gym also are kind of, people that you wouldn't expect to bump into in a library, to put it that way, or some kind of classical concert or whatever. But I'm not gonna say I'm a type who would have gone to a classical concert. But anyway, to a library, yeah, why not? So anyway, back to my original point. You must be inspired. You know, if you cannot master the motivation to change your life when you need it the most around, you usually need something to just kick you in the ass, like So sadly, the worst thing that can be is a crisis, because then you just become so aware of how life is can be a very like delicate, and how precious it is, and yeah, so I don't know really. I'm kind of getting emotional here. I mean, you just realize how fragile life is, to put it better. Not so much delicate, well, or maybe you can say delicate, but fragile would be better. It can be very fragile, and there is nothing more terrifying than when somebody that you love and are close to suddenly just, you know, completely like collapses in a physical or mental way, whatever. You know, just completely changes, and yeah, it's terrifying. It is terrifying, but then it also kind of makes you self, examine yourself, and say, yeah, well, could I have done better, in life, and could I be doing better? Is there something about myself that I should change? And that's when starts to dawn on you that yeah, there is always something, because nobody's perfect, So yeah, so uh, I don't want to make this too long, really, because then not many people who want to watch it. Yeah, so I'm about to turn 46. The the thing that is a little bit sad is that certain things you cannot control. You can't control. I mean, you can do something about it, like for instance, losing weight, becoming healthier, and everything, all stuff like that. But for sadly, like if you meet a person that you really like in a non-platonic way, then you cannot. I mean, there are no guarantees that that person will like you, and not enough, and not in that way, maybe, that you like that person. So that stuff is hard. When love doesn't, connect, when you don't connect, when unrequited love is very sad, and so the certain things you are not in control over, and also you are not in control over other things, but you can at least be in some kind of control over yourself, and that helps make it better, make you feel better. Yeah, so you just have to always fight, and life is a fight after all, and just don't give up. Don't let yourself fall down and just like lie around all day, mope, and like, nothing really ever works out for me. Life sucks. Life is like this. Like women are like that. People are like that. Everybody sucks, but you. It's not really like that. Yeah, I felt like that lot of times, really. But like then, after a while, then you get out, interact with people, and you find out, how silly I was, really. People are people. There are bad people, of course, but not as many as you might have thought. Because people have to keep a mask sometimes. That's the problem. Not everybody can go around smiling and be very really pleasant all the time. Sad, but that's how it is. So when you get to really know them, they see you are not the bad guy. Then they then show you their true face. Nothing more beautiful than that, really. So I've always been only the sad thing is I've been a people person before. I was a guy that is affectionate, but certain things in life have changed that, had changed that. But now I think I'm getting back to, you know, to who I was before, like when I was 19, 20 years old. All right. So you gotta go through certain things first before you can, find back to your old self, like your own true values and all that, It may sound a little a bit like cliche, but it's not really. I mean, you gotta, you know, sometimes you lose yourself, but then you find yourself after. And it can take many years, definitely. It did for me. Yeah, yeah, sure did. So, but now I think I found myself, the old self that I wanna be, and yeah, no longer this bitter guy, look like pissed and angry and depressed like I was for several years, especially around, let's say, from the age of 37 to 43, at least 44, I don't know, something like that. Not that long ago, I was like that, definitely. I was very negative, and I had just come fed up with with not really doing so well in life in some important fields, in life. And but yeah, I mean, I just realized in the end the fault is with me because I didn't try hard enough. Definitely. So if you try hard enough, if you show who you are, you don't play, you don't act, you don't play like you are, act like you are somebody else. Then things should go well with people and with relationships and everything. Yeah. So all right, everybody. I wish you all the best. Take care.